Peace, YouTube family, boys. They come back with another video. You dig? You know how we do it. We get right into it. So this video, I want to talk about how, and this is probably gonna be maybe top 5 for sure, top 10 important videos I drop on this channel. Every man, and I usually, like on the last video, I usually don't use should, but when I start using should, that's when I'm really serious about, like I ain't telling you what you should do, but hey, you need, you know what I'm saying? But every man should go a period in their life without women. Every man to truly try to reach their higher self and find out their purpose and get on their mission and start elevating in life. I truly think it requires every man to go a period in their life without women. And this is no knocking women at all. This is just completely strictly about the men. This ain't even saying, women out here. I ain't even speaking on saying women doing whatever they doing. I'm just saying, bro, you just need to be in a space to where you just focusing on you. It's so many guys in their early 20s, late teens, they so caught up on trying to, please this girl or making sure this young lady is straight and making sure she good. But a lot of these young guys not even straight themselves. So you got to understand, I don't think a lot of young guys, even older guys, even understand this concept that when you start dating a woman or you start getting emotionally involved with a woman, or y'all just, start getting on that level of being closer relationship, bro, that's a whole new energy you taking on, bro. That's a whole new set of responsibilities you taking on. Because unintentionally and just by nature, her responsibilities become your responsibilities by nature, bro, because you're the man in a relationship. So everybody that's with it, like even when you have kids, I'm not saying the responsibilities ain't the mother too, but when you're the masculine presence in any household or relationship, you automatically absorb the responsibilities of everyone around you because you're that masculine energy. That's just how it go. That's how it go. So what a lot of these young guys not understanding, that they get in these relationships and they don't be in the place to where they can take care of their own responsibilities first. So with you not being able to take care of your own responsibilities, now you trying to bring somebody else in, on your life, and now you automatically taking on their responsibilities too, but you ain't even been able to take on your responsibilities. It's not gonna work out, bro. You're gonna crash out. You're gonna try to keep up with her spinning style. You're gonna try to keep up with all these different things that you couldn't even handle before she got there. And so what did you expect after she got there? By nature, even the ones that don't spend a lot of money, by nature, a woman is an expensive bill by nature. Just because their upkeep and their maintenance is much more expensive than men's. That's just how it is. You feel me? So when you understand these things, you kind of like, and I'm the type, I don't have a problem with paying for. If I got it, I don't have a problem with paying for everything. Now, of course, it's things that she gonna need to be doing too as well, and in certain things I need in accordance and alignment with my mission. But I just always had that mentality, like if I'm in a certain place financially, I don't mind paying even most or majority or even all of the finance issues, but not even, I wouldn't say issues, finance, things of that cost money. But I would need her handling other different things, maybe around the house, or whatever it may be. It varies. So just to get back to my point, man, it'd be interesting when I see this too, because I really don't think guys understand that. And like I said, it ain't just the young guys, the older guys too. They just move around so blindly, and I don't think they really understand how you become in a very comfortable state when you are constantly involving yourself with women. So let me give you an example. So I'm not saying it's a big or a small, but a partial measurement of a man's success is based on is if he's getting women. A partial. So when you're constantly getting women, you're constantly around women, you constantly, in and out with these different women, you start to play the trick of your mind that you living a successful life just because you're getting a lot of different women. But, and one thing that's been misled in the black community is that we sometimes think is that just because you getting different women, that don't mean you being successful. That don't mean you operating in your full masculinity. That don't mean you leading you taking steps to your higher self. Now it could be if you getting these women is in a direct correlation result of you being on your purpose. But if you just getting women and you ain't focusing on what you doing, this and that, you always around women, you always in their face, but you never gonna hit your full potential of what you know and you should be hitting, because you always around. You think you low key think you done made it just because you getting some consistent P. You know what I'm saying? Just because you getting some consistent box, you think you know what I'm saying. You think you doing your thing. You think you doing it, man. That's this psychological trick your mind start playing on you, because you know what I'm saying. You been satisfied and you in a comfortable state, but comfortable don't mean you in the place you need to be. Sometimes when you feeling a little too comfortable, sometimes you need to go ahead and step up out of that comfort. You need to step up out of that comfort zone. A lot of times when you feeling uncomfortable, that's when you on your right path. That's when you're on your right path, bro. When you just feeling too comfortable, too lax, you need to do something to get your life back a little uncomfortable. I'm not saying you ain't never supposed to have comfortable days, but what I'm saying is if you always feel like you're in that comfortable state, you ain't really taking no chances, you ain't really putting yourself through any discipline, you might need to change it up. I just think every individual, every man who got to their level of success, they went a period without women. Now, I'm not saying when they got on, they continued that, but at a period of their life, they took a step away from women. And when I go and listen to documentaries, I listen to interviews, I watch docuseries and all that. Pretty much, that's most of the time. Anytime they speak on it, that's what they kind of stepped away from women. They kind of really zoned in and locked in on what they was doing. Because when you understand how this world works and you understand how many women is out here compared to men, you understand that when you hit that certain level, you're no longer trying to impress or chase or you know what I'm saying, jet after women, because bro, you completely entered a whole new realm. So once you understand that, your main focus should be, okay, let me tap into this new realm. So, I get to a certain level, I'm moving how I'm supposed to be moving. It ain't a thing to pick up a beautiful woman. It ain't a thing because I'm moving in my purpose. I'm in alignment. I'm in divine alignment with the universe. So therefore, the universe will repay you, or the Most High, or God, it's the same energy source. Whatever name you want to call it, Allah, Buddha, doesn't matter. It's the source, the energy. We all talking about the same thing. We just call it something different. That's it. That's a solid little tangent. But all in all, man, yeah, bro. Try going a period of your life without women, bro. I've been doing that from 2021 up until now. And dog, I'm telling you, I'm telling y'all because I've done it and I'm doing it. So I'm like, bro, I'm 23 years young, so I'm in my early 20s. So I really committed myself to focus on myself in my early 20s. I'm gonna make a video about that, how I kind of really decided to sacrifice my 20s to my craft and to self-elevation. When I was around 19 or 20, one of them. I think it was 20, but. Take a time period away from women, bro. Just being in a time period of your life where you really just focus on you doing your thing, bro. So many guys who gotta stay in a relationship. Like I know I see a lot of women who always in relationships, but it's guys too who always in relationships, and they be wondering why certain things don't work out for them. And it's because, bro, you trying to balance a whole another energy, and a feminine energy at that, along with, what I'm saying, you still trying to get your ducks in order. And whatever she comes with, no matter if she's the sweetest girl on earth, she by nature comes with a lot of emotions and feelings and certain things that you gotta be ready to handle. You gotta be ready to handle. And when you can't handle, don't get mad at her because you couldn't handle it. Get mad at yourself for not having yourself in alignment first, and not even being at the place where you should even be focused on trying to get in a relationship. This was your fault. You put yourself in that. You agreed to that relationship. You know what I'm saying? So when you get to, and I know what a lot of this leads to, it leads to men not having sexual discipline, because so many guys always feel like they gotta have, consistent box around. They always gotta have that consistent, reliable piece of box around them. You know what I'm saying? On call. And when you got that, bro, you just feel like you feel at comfort sometimes. But sometimes you don't even need that, bro. Sometimes you really just need to be away from them. Not saying they bad or nothing. I'm just saying you need to be in your masculine energy alone by yourself and cultivate your ideas, cultivate your spirit, your body, your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul, all that. Develop yourself in different ways. Learn new things about yourself. But if you start going out and dating different women before you start developing yourself, you never develop yourself to your later years, to when you find out, damn, these women, you know what I'm saying? I kept spending all my time with these women. I spent all my building years dealing with women, and they all them going on, probably got a new dude. And the thing about men and women, we live two different realities. You know what I'm saying? A woman can get scooped up in her late 20s, maybe early 30s, to get taken care of for the rest of her life. Bro, you spent your whole building years dealing with women, chasing women, in and out of relationships with women. Some of them wasted your time. You don't get that time back. Now you in your 30s realizing, oh man, I should have been. So what a lot of dudes realize in their early 30s, I'm trying to tell people around my age, hey, look, this is what's happening. I'm not saying you can't. I ain't policing nobody. I ain't saying don't get your girl. If you got a solid one, keep that. But if you know what I'm saying, things ain't smooth, or if you out here trying to force relationships, you out here so head over heels for these women, and you more focused on, getting women more than your purpose, more than your mission. That's when the issue come into play. Even when you got a girl, but your mission, your purpose still has to be number one, because you ain't that guy to her if you ain't focused on your mission. I'll tell you this. Go to your girl one day and say, hey, babe, I'm not even focused on my mission no more. I ain't even focused on my purpose no more. I'm completely just focused on you. They say they want your full attention, but they really don't. She won't be attracted to you the same no more, because the initial attraction for her about you was that drive and that nature that you go get it. That you going after your purpose, that you going after your mission. That's attractive to them. So I dare you to go to your woman and tell them, I ain't really focused on my mission no more. I'm just all focused on you, baby. Like I said, they tell you they want that full undivided 100% attention, but they only want that at a allotted time period. They don't want that all the time, nigga. She'll get tired of you so fast, bro. She'll get tired of you so fast. So my point is in saying, she wants your attention, but she wants to be able to take your attention away from your purpose or your mission, because that makes her feel, you know what I'm saying? Because she knows that you so intrigued and engulfed with whatever you're trying to do. Sometimes she be wanting to be able to have that feeling to, oh, I can pull him, you know what I'm saying? I can pull him away from his whatever he's working on right now. So yeah, man. Be mindful. Yeah, and I'm really talking to the young guy, but this go for anybody, but especially the young guys, bro. Especially in 2023, bro. If you get a girl, cool, but bro, this is not the time to be stressing about trying to get you a girlfriend. None of that, bro. Like, let all that shit happen naturally. Let all that happen naturally. And I'm telling you, if somebody who said it, I can't remember who said it, but he said, you're going to start running into the women you need to run into as you going along your path. You ain't got to look for them, bro. You don't have to look for them. And that's something I'm noticing too. Like the ones that I'm actually attracted to, they be at the gym. They be at the track. They be at certain places I be at. You feel me? So it's like, okay, I'm seeing how it works. As I'm, you know what I'm saying? As I'm on my mission, on my grind, I don't like to use the word grind. As I'm on my mission, as I'm, you know, elevating myself, as I'm on my purpose, they're going to be, you know what I'm saying? They're going to be along the path. They're going to be along the path. You ain't got to deter from your path to go find them and try to come back to your path. You might not make it back to that path because you got so lost on trying to go through the wilderness of the woods. You know, so I'm going to catch y'all next video, man. Peace.